Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Nintendo Alert. Nintendo Alert. I do that. I think that's only really funny to me and my friends. We make jokes about Nintendo Alert. Game 123. What's going on, buddy? Hi, hello. Greetings. It's good to see you again. Feel free to hop in here, Game 123. Room ID is 8SBWC5. But you are always welcome to join us. You're a friend of the show, a friend of the pod, as they would say, even though it's not a pod. But in any case, glad to have you with us. Got some Mario Kart for you tonight, as we will pretty much every night until Donkey Kong Bonanza comes out. Yeah, grab something to eat. Let us know what you're cooking up. I just had some chicken sausage. That's the sort of meal you have when you're 31 years old. You have chicken sausage because it's lower fat than regular sausage. X is in the game right now, but he's not in VC because he's a man of mystery. X says, I'm here to be seen, not heard. And that's fair. I appreciate the hustle there. All right. Let's do a quick one. Let's do a versus race. Let's see if we can't get some interesting Grand Prix action going on. Oh, quesadillas. Quesadillas are great because you have the quesadilla itself, right, which is delicious. You know, it's cheese and chicken sometimes and maybe steak, right? Any number of things go in there. But then the hot sauce is sort of like I feel like you can really have fun with the kind of hot sauce you use for your quesadilla. I love a good hot sauce on the quesadilla. Okay. Okay. I'm like drunk driving right now, and I'm not even a little impaired. I haven't had a drink in months, and I'm driving like this. Can you believe that? That's okay. I'm just gearing up for a comeback. That's all this is. Oh no. I definitely overestimated how far that mushroom would get me. That's okay though, we made it. We're on the other side of it. Fuck you, Bowser. Holy cow. I'm sorry, Shy Guy, but hurt people, and I'm a hurt people. Oh, did he just dodge the red shell with like a jump? Dude, X has stepped up his game. You son of a biscuit. You knew that was coming. Oh, fuck. I don't know why I turned left there. I just followed X blindly, and it got me in trouble. Alright, X has got a pretty substantial lead here, so I'm gonna need a red shell. Oh, I mean, that helps. Wow. Listen, X. That was not fair. That was not fair. That was not nice. I didn't do that, to be clear. I didn't throw the blue shell, but whoever did just lent me a very large assist, and I owe them dearly. I love the Yoshi music in this game. I love all the music in this game. I think what's great is that there's a lot of nostalgic Nintendo music that you don't get like the full treatment for, right? Because it's so old. Like Yoshi's story music, for example. There's not, up until this point, really there's not like a good high-res audio situation for the Yoshi story music, right? But this game creates that. And so it kind of brings it to life, which is nice. Wow, that was a pretty cool little double jump. I like that stuff like that can happen. The pipe truck can drive off the back of the thwomp and do all of that. That's great. I wonder how long it's going to take for somebody to 3D print the Mario Kart crown. Oh, Toadette, you've made a dangerous enemy in me. Now, the trick to having a mushroom in first place is sort of twofold, right? Like, if you have the opportunity to create a gap, you should use the mushroom. But I think largely what the mushroom should be is a way to recover momentum after you get hit by an item, right? Because I will inevitably be hit by something, and it will completely fuck up my flow. But if I have the mushroom, then it's a fairly... You just have to wait for the animation to play, essentially. You know? And so that's sort of been my... That's sort of been my strategy to this point with the mushroom. Is... If I've got it in first place, I'm hanging on to it, you know, to the extent possible. Because that blue shell is coming. Though also, if you know you're coming up on a critical stretch and it seems like you're okay, right? I mean, that's a risk, right? Because if you get hit immediately after, you're going to be pissed, but... Like, see, like, right here is a perfect time to use the mushroom. It just closes that distance. All right, let's see what our next map options are going to be. Jesus Christ, Metal Chaos. I know that the power's out. I get it. Just inviting you, bro. Just inviting you to the game. Holy cow. Damn. Luigi fucking killed in a tragic car accident. You know, I'll say probably the most tragic thing about the Luigi Mangione incident was that we didn't get a high-speed car chase or even a low-speed car chase similar to O.J. Simpson. Because I think we probably missed out on some really great Mario Kart memes as a result. Oh, DK Spaceport's a great pull. Though who knows, maybe someone will break them out. And there's still hope. God damn it. Oh no! I love when you get into like sort of a 1v1 race like this. Oh wow, look at him go. Look at you with the wall riding. Oh shit. X is scaring me because he's experimenting with the advanced level mechanics. So that means that within a few weeks, he will be full-on Spider-Man bullshit. All right. For folks watching, if you are watching, if anyone is out there, the room ID to join the game is 8SBWC5. That's 8SBWC5. I don't know why I almost said WCF. I think my wires got crossed there for a second. But if you want to join 8SBWC5, you're welcome to join. Right now it is me and X. The artist formerly known as Exterminator. Now it might just be... Oh, no, he must be changing characters from Fez Luigi. But, in any case, 8SBWC5, that's right, Radmeyer. Radmeyer, why don't you join us with your government name in YouTube chat? Or VC as well. I miss you. I miss your voice. But very exciting times here on the stream. I'm loving Mario Kart. I'm loving playing it on YouTube. I'm loving that yesterday's stream got like 100 views. That feels like a good way. That feels like a good way to earn $3 per week. And hey, what else could you ask for? There we go. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend in YouTube chat. You love to see it. Yeah. It's funny to me in retrospect that I should have never stopped the Space Week in review. I don't think I realized at the time how good 100 concurrent viewers was. Though I don't know if I would have the same luck today, given how many of my, how many of those viewers were Russian, pre-Russia-Ukraine war. I really do. Like, my heart aches for people in that conflict. Because when I was doing the spaceship stock show, Space Week in Review, so many of my subscribers were from Russia or Ukraine. And it's like, man, at least one of them went to war. There was one night that we got like very good news the night before. And so in my Discord server, I did a shot of Russian standard vodka. And I combined that vodka, or I chased the vodka with a gulp of Mountain Dew, the Dew SA flavor they had out for 4th of July. And we toasted it as a gesture of goodwill from America to Russia. And I think that we did more on that Discord server that night to improve foreign relations between Russia and the United States than maybe has ever been done. X, you fucking... You fucking madman. Oof. You know, I hadn't considered it, but now that you mention it, I think it could be a good idea. I think it could be a good idea to meddle in foreign relations uninvited. Maybe that's my path forward in this life. You know what I mean? Forget this shit I've been working on. Oh, wow. That was close, X. What's the movie Ferrari Ford where they race their respective cars and it's like a mighty rivalry? That's how I feel whenever me and X are like side by side in a race. Like it feels like Sonic and Shadow running down the hall, you know? Oh, you joined the room. Hell yeah. Game 123 has entered the party. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, it's very Fast and Furious vibes. Whenever we get tired of Mario Kart, we're gonna have to find a good fork in the road to reenact the Paul Walker departure scene. And then, in service of being historically accurate, I'll wrap my... Never mind. Never mind. Oh, God. I didn't mean it, Paul. No. No, not the IRL one. Just the it's been a long day without you, my friend. Fucking wowie zowie. No! I've been attacked. Whatever, X. Whatever. Fucking jumping. Oh no, I hate this part. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yo.
What's up?
Oh, not much. Got a real sultry undertone to the Vocaloid today.
I don't know what to tell you.
Just simply built different, you know?
Yeah, it's just one of those days.
Just one of those days, man. Well, you should call the woman you love, whoever that is, and just drop this voice on her.
I am gonna choose not to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, hey, more power to you. When are you getting a Switch to, Radmeyer? I know you said never.
Damn it, fucking never.
I thought you decided you're not going to DC, that experiences were overrated, that actually what people should value in life is material possessions. Oh no, game
That
one.
sounds like something I would say.
I agree. Game 1, 2, 3. Are you going to join? Sorry, you had joined at the very beginning of our race. I think maybe you got bored, which is reasonable. A reasonable response. But if you're still here and you would like to join, 8SBWC5. That's 8SBWC5 for a good time call. Hey, Game 1, 2, 3 joined. Excellent. Thank you, sir. Thank you for believing in this program. Calm difficulty easy. Have we been playing on easy? Is that why I was fucking smoking, kids?
Yeah, probably. Is there something harder than hard?
No, it just goes up to hard. But I mean, with the computer, I almost wouldn't, I wouldn't prefer it to be hard, like hard mode, just because it's. X really wants the what's it called, the meep, whatever the fuck the ghost is called. X really wants to unlock that, which he should just fucking play single player. What are we doing?
How do you get it?
You have to get the Kamek power up on this map and then use it on this map so it turns him into a ghost. And so in Knockout Tour it's tough because you essentially have this window, but then Kamek is
the very beginning part.
Yeah, and Kamek isn't really a power up you get in the places we tend to find ourselves right off the bat. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So it's almost an exercise in futility, if we're being completely honest. This is just psychotic behavior, I would say, actually.
But you know, it's not that bad because I've never even seen you guys do this once.
No, this is a pretty new map. You wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Have you unlocked this character?
No, I also have not. I just don't care.
It would be
Because
very funny if you got it first.
I think it would be incredibly funny. I think especially because you know how much I love to use a diverse array of characters, yeah.
If I don't go to DC, I will consider getting the Switch too. Here's my hang-up. I don't think I said this the other day. This is the only game I'm gonna play, and I know it's gonna lose its luster for me fairly quickly.
You're not going to play Donkey Kong?
Well, maybe I will. I didn't give a shit about Donkey Kong until yesterday when I watched the direct after it did. But
Yeah, but also you have to remember 3D Mario is definitely coming out. Like, Smash Brothers is definitely getting a sequel. Kirby Air Ride
yeah.
is
I know
definitely
stuff
out.
will come out, but it's not out yet. Is the thing. I don't have any incentive to be an early adopter if I don't care that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, listen, you should adopt. Adopt. Okay?
I will consider.
Radmeyer, you're
Before I
older.
do that, I'm definitely going to San Diego at the beginning of July, so I'm gonna pay for that first.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, pay for that then. And then pay for this. Radmeyer, you're older than me, right?
Yeah, by a couple years. I'm 34.
How do you cope with the full transition into no longer being like, we're not young people anymore. We're like young adults, you know?
Yeah.
But we're not like in our 20s. Like, we're just grown men now. Like, once you turn 31, it's over, I feel like. Now you're just a guy. You're just a character, you know, like a default, you know? When you're young, you're full of potential. But now I'm pretty baked, you know?
I don't know. I feel like I've gotten better in my 30s than I was in my 20s.
That's fair. That's fair.
So it's like...
Skill
I see where
issue
you're coming
is what you're saying.
I see where you're coming from. I feel it. But it hasn't been that bad. Because 20-year-olds are kind of fucking stupid. Like, when you... Pretty much if I talk to anybody under 24, I'm like, wow, you're dumb.
Yeah, for sure. And for sure, like, early 20s. Like, early 20s, I think about me at, like, fucking 18 and 19, and I'm like, man, I had zero idea what the fuck was going on, you know? And what's funny is every year that goes by, I feel more and more like that about the ages that I feel like I was like, I had figured it out by then. So I know that I'm going to be 50, and I'm like, oh yeah, when I was 31, dude. Me and my fucking Mario Kart buddies, we thought we had it all figured out.
Right. Well, H&M puts me into frequent contact with the younger generation. Oh man, you got fucked by that. Holy
I know,
shit.
but somehow avoiding the blue shell ended up being better for me.
That's crazy. And it puts me in contact with the younger generation frequently, and it's not always bad. Like I said, you get around like 23 or 24, and it's really hit and miss. It kind of just depends on the person. And my coworkers are not, even my younger coworkers are not bad. They're like not intolerable to talk to. Like every once in a while they will just say something, and I'll be like, holy shit, what the fuck? I don't know. It's where the guys are worse than the girls. The girls are like.
Well, like, so in what way? Like, what's the sort of shit that they say that you're like,
Okay, so like, I was talking to one of the women that I work with, and she's younger. She's like, I don't know. She might only be 21. She's not that old. And she was just talking about a fundamentally different lived experience than me. She like goes to college somewhere else and works at one of the H&Ms there, but she's from here, so when she comes back, she works at this one over the summer, right? And the stuff that she tells me about is like all fairly normal, like college kid shit. Like I can no longer relate to it. But I don't talk to her and go, oh man, that's dumb. Other than like the other day when she was like, oh yeah, I got so drunk and like I didn't cried, and I was like, you just need to stop telling me this story, because you clearly did something stupid that I don't want to hear about.
Yeah.
So like that, but then, you know, like in a way, I guess that's typical, but the guys will just say like really dumb shit. Like, there was one guy I worked with that I was talking to the other day, and he was like, yeah, I just don't really think you need college. And this guy's not like intelligent in the slightest, and I was like, well, I don't disagree with that assessment, but like, what are you're working here with me, you're not in trade school, you're not pursuing
Right, you need to have another
higher
thing to do,
education.
yeah.
Yeah, you're not pursuing higher education of any kind. I was like, what do you think is going to happen? You think some opportunity is just going to fall into your lap? You're going to work here forever? Because he doesn't seem to have a desire to do that. So I'm just like, you don't need college, but you need a plan, and you don't really have one. I didn't say it precisely like that, but I kind of said that.
Yeah, you kind of have to, like, you may not need college, but you definitely need to have a sense of opportunities that you're looking to pursue. And I feel like a lot of people who say I don't need college, they don't have that. They don't have that plan.
No, it's hope. It's like them thinking that life is gonna fall into their laps, and I don't get that.
But I didn't go to college, and I've been kind of okay.
Well, yeah, but you have pursued things. Like, I don't know what he's doing.
But I'm more saying that for the people who may be listening who don't know that about me. They're like, oh, you know, this guy's shit talking. He has no idea. Like, I didn't go to college. I did like 2 semesters, and then I dropped out of community college. So like, I have like some college, and barely. And so, you know, I've managed to make a little bit of a career for myself, and I'm doing just fine, and that's nice. But I definitely, in retrospect, if I could go back in time and just go to fucking college, I probably would. You know, like, if I could just do the college experience, I probably would. Not that I have any regrets, but just that, like, I recognize that my career path is harder. Because even though I have, 10 years of professional experience in the field doing the jobs that I'm applying for or that I would apply for, like, the robot doesn't see college degree and it throws your application away. And so I pretty much need to know someone everywhere I apply. Otherwise, I'm not going to get past the ATS. And so...
And I did tell him that, to be fair. I did say that to him, because I'm familiar with that process. I've been on both ends. So.
Yeah, it's just such a... Yeah, so anyway, I get what you mean, though. So that kid thinks he's got it figured out, but he does not, which is, I think, just the whole fucking vibe.
I might be judging this young man harshly. I mean, like, I'm not friends with him. Like, but given what I know of him, I question some of the shit that he says. He's also said some very problematic things to me in the past that I don't even know if I want to repeat on the air.
No.
But
don't.
He stopped doing that because I started telling him he was being, like, not okay. I was like, hey, you can't do that. Like...
Yeah, you can't be saying that shit, brother. And he's just probably
yeah,
like...
it's just weird comments about women. Not the women that we work with, as far as I'm aware, but like people in the store. And I'm like, you really can't do that. I was like, I understand that you might think this is a safe space, but don't look at me and say that shit. Like,
yeah, it's like if I ever gave you the idea that I was that kind of guy, I need you to excise that from your brain.
Correct. No, 100%. And it happens to me a lot because I'm like,
yeah, yep.
I'm just like a regular ass looking white guy. People like will feel empowered to say dumb shit to me. I'm like, please don't.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing, right? Is it's definitely one of those. It's especially funny when it happens to me and somebody's like, oh man, fucking, like I'll be in an Uber and some guy will be going on about immigrants or something. Like, you know what I mean? I'll be like, actually, I have no fucking idea what you mean.
I actually love doing that. Me in my 20s, I would have never done that. I would have been like, oh yeah, I totally know what you mean, just to avoid the conversation. But I have grown into, like, I love fucking doing that.
Yeah, it's like, no, tell me. It's like, tell me. So what did you mean by that? Yeah.
I especially like doing it to my family because I think that they expect, I don't know why, because they know me at this point, but I think sometimes they can just tell I don't have that dog in me and they think I'm just going to be like, oh yeah, okay. But like, one of my family members I was talking to the other day, and I don't remember what we were talking about, but it was like we were talking about the president, and I wish I could remember the exact topic. But they said something. They did not say the words "those people" because that's like even too dog whistling for them. But they said something to the effect of, "Well, I don't mind. I don't mind." It was about immigration. They're like, "Well, I don't mind like speeding up due process if they deserve it." And I was like, "What does that mean?" I was like, "Explain that to me in detail. What does that mean if they deserve it?" And they kind of just chose not to do that. And I was like, "I see what you were trying to do. You were trying to like sneak that in there."
Yeah.
It's not gonna work.
Dude, we're gonna do blue shiny. We're gonna do blue spiny fucking cart every night for the rest of my life, I think. Like, I can't escape
Low-key, even if I wanted to buy this game, I wouldn't because I don't want to fucking see blue spiny again. Ever.
And you don't even own the game yet. That's so funny.
I feel like I could do these courses in my sleep because of how often I have been a participant of this stream.
It's dude, it's a lot of. I mean, we need more maps for sure. But like, I'm having a blast. I'm having a blast.
Right, okay, I actually did need to. I remembered something this young gentleman said to me one time, and I wasn't gonna say it, but it's actually so fucking crazy that I feel like I have to repeat it.
Okay.
The language is not bad, but the sentiment is so fucking wild. Okay. There was a woman that came through, and she was well endowed in the chest area. And he commented on it, which was, bad enough, but like expected behavior for him. So I was like, stop doing that. First of all, there's a female coworker of ours like not that far away from you. That's weird to do in front of me, but it's especially bad to do in front of them. And then he went further and doubled down and said, "It was so hard not to look, I feel like I should get a prize for not looking." And I was like, what the fuck did you just say to me? I think I verbatim said, what the fuck did you just say?
That's so funny. Yeah, it's fun to drop that on people because they really have no concept of how to deal with like that level of confrontation. And so when you're like, what the fuck did you just say to me? They're like, what?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what happened. And I was just like, I was like, dude, you could go to HR. Somebody could go to HR for that. Like somebody could go to HR for the first thing, and the second thing you said was worse.
Right.
I was like, you need to not, like, as a dude to a dude, like, you need to fucking be better, because that was some fucking gross shit that just came out of your mouth.
That was some, like, borderline criminal shit, frankly.
Yeah, correct. I was like, that is not, I think I tried to I was real hard on him at first, and I was like, listen, that's not, like, consent king behavior, that shit that just came out of your mouth right there. Like, you need to, like, not. Like, that's not an okay thing to fucking say.
Radmeyer, we're so progressive. Do you think that we're the left's Joe Rogan?
I think that we are, actually. Yeah, I could be a Jamie, just for this stream. I don't think I want to do that forever, but, while I don't have the game, I could be the Jamie to Joe Rogan.
I mean, to be completely fair, if we made Joe Rogan money, I would fucking be Jamie. I don't give a shit, dude. That's
okay. You know what?
You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a.
Yeah.
I'll be fucking Jamie for millions of dollars to fucking sit here. Yeah, I don't know. I mostly say that facetiously because there's so much. If I go on LinkedIn, everybody's like, they keep saying the left needs a Joe Rogan, but what we need is, and everybody's got this think piece about how the left doesn't need a Joe Rogan, and it's like, dude, nobody's saying that but the New York Times. So like, you're telling on yourself and you're fucking Wall Street journalists. No fucking.
The New York Times that was recently cited like 7 times in the Supreme Court argument against giving medical treatment to trans children. So it's like, at what point do we just tell the New York Times to go fucking?
Yeah, I mean, we probably already should.
The New York Times editorial board is some of the worst brand of like establishment liberals who are actually like centrists. I don't even know how to put it, but
Well, wasn't it them that in 2020 endorsed Amy Klobuchar and Elizabeth Warren for the primary?
Probably.
I remember that was so fucking funny. That was like a meme because they're like, our endorsement for the first time is a joint endorsement. And then it was like two candidates who on the issues are like just fundamentally different. And it's like, oh, okay, so you guys don't actually have like a political opinion on this. You are just fucking posting, right? Like that is a post. That is a Facebook post.
Yeah, no, that's all they do. And when they do have political opinions, they're bad. It's like the New York Times is at the point where it's like RFK doesn't believe in germ theory.
Here's why that's bad.
Here's why liberals might want to think about it.
RFK believes that miasma is the cause of our issues.
And the Washington Post also does this shit that annoys me now, where I don't know. It's like people for years people have bitched about how there's like no good journalists anymore, and we had like a few papers like the New York Times and the Washington Post that were like still out there doing the shit, and they just decided like, oh, actually, well, that didn't make us the money that we thought it was going to make us. So, like, they won't really fact-check anymore. Like, what the Washington Post has started doing is, like, Trump will say something, like, verifiably not true, and then, so the headline will be, Trump says X, but critics say that that's not true. And I'm like, that's not a fucking fact-check. That's not a fact-check at all. In fact, that's probably more damaging because you just amplified the claim.
You gave it credence because you made it seem like it was a dynamic of critics versus Trump versus like reality versus Trump.
Correct. You can't both sides fucking miasma theory, guys. One thing is right and one thing is wrong.
It's like they're like definitely are germs. Like maybe it's more complicated than that in ways that we don't have the capacity to understand yet, but we know that the basic theory is sound and like fucking repeatable in science. And so like no, we don't have to hand it to fucking RFK Jr. that maybe his alternative theories have some ground.
Well, and I'm just like so tired of, I don't know, man. I'm just like I'm real exhausted by the idea that, I don't know, like, I don't even want to say that we can't fact check because I feel like there is like a push for like better journalism, but it's not coming from journalist sources. No. It's just coming from like the public. And it's like, there's clearly a market here for it, so what's the hold up here? Like, what are you doing actually?
Well, everybody's
it's just like it's like they're both sides to every argument are not always fully valid, and that's an okay thing to say. Like, we don't have to, like, we can shame people for having bad opinions. That's fucking allowed. Like,
well, the thing is, Redmeyer, is it's a lot like what the Dems do, where the Dems are like, well, we can't get too aggressive with our fucking policies because then they're gonna call us socialists. And then we won't be able to win. And it's like, no, you don't understand. Like, they're gonna do that anyway. Like, they call you pedophiles. Like, they fucking, like, they say crazy shit about you. It doesn't matter if you advocate for universal healthcare. They're gonna say the same shit about you. And so it's like, you might as well lean into the shit that you can do that people love.
I'm just tired of it all feeling like a game, man. Like, the politicians that I feel like are doing the best right now.
Yes.
Are people that are just speaking what they think. Like, that's how you lead, right? You lead by having an opinion, putting it out there, and either people are buying what you're selling or they're not. And the Democrats seem intent on being a group of people that wants to lead in the direction that the people want to go, rather than lead in the direction that is morally right and sound.
Well, it's just it's like too calculated. The problem is they're unwilling to do the shit that everybody knows needs to happen. Like the universal healthcare thing is such an obvious winner. Like fucking free childcare, like there's so much that, like, the thing that I keep saying to people when I get them to fucking talk to me is like, listen, we need to grapple with the fact that Luigi Mangioni's last approval rating was higher than both of the last two fucking presidents when they left office. Like,
right.
there's if you don't recognize that that's saying something, I cannot fucking help you, because like he killed the guy in broad daylight. And people are like, oh yeah, I fuck with what he's saying. So it's like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you know, you gotta fucking grow a pair, unfortunately.
It's not even, I wouldn't care if I felt like they had the stones to come out and say they disagree. Like, that would be some version of growing a pair, but they don't have the stones to take a stance. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, because it's like, well, what's the, you know, united cohesive message? And it's just not there. And like, I don't know. I mean, I
can handle being told that I'm wrong, but I can't handle a bunch of sycophants trying to figure out what they need to say to get elected. I can't handle it.
I can't handle it either. And you know what else I can't handle, Radmeyer? Is that there are only 3 players in this lobby. Only 4 players in this lobby. So if you're watching and you would like to join, if you'd like to play some Mario Kart, 8SB WC5 gets you in the game. It gets you in the game with me, X, the artist formerly known as Exterminator, Game123, and Aiden. We've got a red Yoshi. We've got a blue Yoshi. If we get a white Yoshi, we've got the American flag. And there's nothing better than that. The old glory, you know? But technically also the French flag and also the Russian flag. Also the flag of Puerto Rico, the flag of Texas specifically.
Tons of flags, actually, now that you mention
a lot
it.
of flags.
There's a lot of flags with those colors.
So you pick the country you love the most and be patriotic for that. There it is, Game 123 with the white Yoshi. Oh, but now we need a blue Yoshi.
I'm a big fan of Game 123 and Aiden. I'm a stan for Game 123 and Aiden.
I am too, though. I'll say now we've got the Polish flag, so that's good enough. Our Polish fans, all the Polish viewers of Nintendo Alert, there you have it.
If I can count Luigi, you guys have the Italian flag.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know, I had an epiphany today, and I was gonna try to work this into conversation at some point organically, but I don't know that I will be able to. So I was shuffling through Spotify, and Bon Jovi of all things came up, which for me is not in my normal wheelhouse, but I listened to it. I feel like Trump's speaking cadence and the words he uses are not unlike a Bon Jovi song.
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and explain that. I'm gonna need a little more detail.
No. I feel you, and I knew that's where this was going.
Oh, good. Like, I'm so glad that that's prepared for.
It's just like, okay, so I was listening to "Living on a Prayer," and it starts off with Tommy used to work on the docks, right? Mm-hmm. But then he immediately jumps around, and he doesn't finish that. Like, that's the thought, and then he goes, "Union's been on strike, down his luck, it's tough, so tough." And I was like, oh shit, this is shit that Donald Trump says. Like, and so then if I said it like Trump, and I was like, "Tommy used to work on the dock, Union's been on strike, down on his luck, it's tough,
so tough." Yep, and then he goes to the next thing. Yeah, you're right.
Works a diner till 8.
That's very funny. Very fuck you. Oh, never mind. Not fuck you. That was Game 123. We like you.
I listened to another one to verify. There was another Bon Jovi song that was the same, and I don't know the song enough to be able to name drop any of the other ones, but it was like the same, and I was like, I wonder if this is like from the same part of the country. Why the fuck did this happen?
Isn't Bon Jovi also from New Jersey?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Trump's New Jersey, but that's that sort of New York, New Jersey area.
Yeah.
Time to die.
Damn, he was fucking. Oh, poor X.
I know. Well, I was specifically trying to run over X.
This isn't even Blue Spiny.
This is Blue Spiny.
Oh, fuck, okay. Well.
Yeah, that's what makes it so funny.
Oh, he totally is. You're right.
So, listening to Bon Jovi, what did you think? What was your vibe? Were you enjoying yourself?
I like Bon Jovi. I'm not mad about Bon Jovi. It's just outside my typical wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go find. I liked the song because I wanted to remember it for future conversation. I'll go find it.
Well, why not present conversation? You know? Let's have it.
It's turning into.
Fuck!
It's turning into it.
Dude, I just got knocked out on fucking leg 1, I think. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah.
Wow, Aiden, me and you, dude, wow. Oh, no, wait. Aiden's gonna make it, I think. Oh, no, dude. We're not gonna make it. Oh, no.
Wow, leg 1, my God.
18, dude. I mean, leg 2 if we're getting technical, but still, what the fuck?
Okay, leg 2.
This is good, though. This gives me a chance to just kick back, relax, and talk to my buddy Radmeyer as game 1, 2, 3 runs away with it. So Bowser Jr. out here tearing it the fuck up. I kind of don't like that for us.
Oh, okay. The other song was "It's My Life" by Bon Jovi.
The one with Pitbull or the original?
The original. Fuck, there's one with Pitbull.
Dude, there's one with Pitbull, and I'll tell you what, I knew that you would love that because if you like the actual one, I don't like the actual one, but I like that. I like any track that Pitbull comes on and says "Dale" and then fucking goes in.
Dude, he's Mr. Worldwide. He's great on every track.
It's like, it's my life. It's
one of my favorite.
Dale.
I don't remember who it is, but I follow this person on Instagram, and literally all they do is put on a cap and sunglasses, and it'll be like a sign that's like "Beware of Pitbull," like on a fence, and then the dude will just come from behind the fence in the bald cap and sunglasses and be like, "This is for everybody going through a tough time."
Love it.
And it makes me laugh every single fucking time.
That's what you listen to.
Specifically, the Trumpy part was in "It's My Life" was it was Tommy and Gina. There's something about Gina. It's like maybe they are part of the family that Chuck Schumer consults whenever he makes decisions. I don't know, but something about Tommy and Gina. This is for the ones who stood their ground. It's for Tommy and Gina who never backed down. I was like, I could just hear Trump saying it.
Just got a friend request from Whomst.
Mr. World.
Aiden, I'll become friends with you. What a great me picture there. I'll accept that friend request.
Picture, dude.
I know, the winking me.
Aiden got me feeling some kind of way.
Aiden got you acting up on Woohoo Island.
I went to Cutie Patootie Island and everybody said that they knew you.
Damn. That's funny. No, the Bon Jovi's interesting. I know like 3 songs by him. I know that one, I know Living on a Prayer, and I know the song Make a Memory. Those are the only ones.
I don't know that one.
They're fine. Bon Jovi's fine, but he's very dad rock.
Yeah.
Not necessarily my cup of tea, but I could see it. I could see why that was big in like the 80s. Bon Jovi to me feels like worse Bruce Springsteen.
See, I don't really like Bruce Springsteen either, so it's just like they both feel bad to me.
Bruce is an interesting one. I like some Bruce Springsteen, but I can't do all of it, and I think the problem is that it's so caricatured, and you have to be bought in on it. And so, like, the Killers are very similar. Like, a lot of what they do is super caricatured, like Vegas, Southwest, to the point where I feel like if you identified that before you listened to them, it would be harder to listen to because you're like, oh, he's singing about fucking slot machines. You know what I mean? But if you're bought into it, you're like, oh yeah, that's just his fucking aesthetic, you know? And so I have empathy for the Bruce Springsteen situation. Also, the Killers love Bruce Springsteen, so heavily influenced Sam's Town, an all-timer album. But Yeah.
It bothers me that this part of the map, the shipwreck whirlpool, is the same as the desert part of that other map.
Yeah, well, that's there's a lot of... There are 2 maps with the desert sinkhole.
It's just like you guys reskin the asset. Why don't you try a little harder?
Come on, Nintendo.
Small indie company.
It is small indie company. Nintendo of America. Nintendo of the world.
What do you think Nintendo of Iran's doing right
Probably pretty unhappy.
now? No.
They're definitely moving up the release date for Advance Wars. Yeah.
God.
Well, remember Nintendo did that for Advance Wars during the Russia-Ukraine fiasco?
I remember. We talked
Yeah.
about it yesterday.
Dude, Yoshi's so fucking cute. I always forget that
Yoshi
until
is.
I, like, listen to Yoshi in the game. And he goes...
Yoshi. Yoshi.
Yeah. It was very funny. When my fiance and I, we went to Super Nintendo World for the FanFest nights, and Yoshi was there, and you could, like, meet Yoshi. It's the only character meet and greet we've done there, because it was, like, a special limited edition type thing, and I was like, well, we gotta go. And so when we're in line, I was talking to my fiance. I'm like, I don't even know what are you supposed to do when you meet a fake character? Are you supposed to say something? Like, oh, I'm a big fan of your early work.
Really liked Woolly World. Wasn't a huge fan of Yoshi's story.
I love what you did in Super Mario World. It's just so stupid, but no, it was very funny. And then you take a picture with Yoshi, and it's a whole fucking a whole situation. Aiden, you should join back if you're watching. Would love to have you rejoin. I know we both got the short end of the stick on that last one, but I think this time could be different, Aiden. This time could be different for you and me. Anyone else who is hoping to join? The room code is in the bottom right at the bottom right corner of the screen there. However, I'll read it to you, and that'll hopefully jog your memory of what letters mean. So there's 8SB WC5. That is 8SB WC5. How about that? You're welcome. Everybody's welcome to join. Oh, fucking, I read that so well. Game123 said, I'm out of here. All right, X, me and you. But we gotta, where are we right now? Relative to where we want. X, transport to Acorn Heights. Or teleport to Mario Circuit. We need to get Boo Circuit. We need to get Boo Cinema.
I love this.
X, teleport to Mario Circuit. So that way we can try to get Boo Cinema. Because I'm going to do a Grand Prix for us.
Hello there.
Hello there. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, nice. We're all here. Okay, start game. Versus race. Voices race, as the Three Stooges would say. Isn't it crazy that people used to find that, like, the best thing? God damn it, dude. It's just,
Well,
it won't give us the map we want.
it was a different time.
It was a different time. It sure was. Voices.
It's raining, man.
Raining
Some
man.
of the Three Stooges stuff is still kind of funny.
Yeah. I mean, it's like very, very like OG slapstick 101, you know? Hallelujah,
Yeah.
it's raining man.
Well, I feel like the problem, and this is potentially going back to your Springsteen conversation. I feel like it's old hat. It's been parodied to death, and so in effect, even the original is no longer as interesting, which is, you know, the cruel hands of time twisting.
Whoop, 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 whoop. That's almost like, yeah, that's almost the sound Yoshi makes.
Yeah, I love that. Oh, Toad.
Oh, Toad. Yeah, that's a Toad thing for sure. Maybe Toad is the Three Stooges. Maybe under Toad's hat, he's got those, like, killer bangs.
Toad sounds like a small child who smokes a pack a day.
Dude, I love the Toad song covers that I send you all the time.
I was gonna say, I know because you send them to me all the fucking time.
I think people understand that Radmeyer and I know each other through Discord, but it's impossible to understand the number of reels I sent this man.
Yeah, he's in my top 5 for sure. It's usually Sub, my brother, and whatever woman I currently. Those are the people that I talk to the most.
Dude, I love the fact that someday...
And you know what? Young Gnome Pro also.
Young Gnome Pro. Our buddy Neil. That's funny. I love that. I love that. But no, the Toad covers are so good. I love the guy who does, like, he puts the disclaimer. It's like it's a speed run. And he's like, Toad, you know, music cover, no AI, one take, full album. And it's like, what? Dude, what the fuck are you doing? That's...
Full album. The dude's throat has to be shredded.
Yeah.
Look at somebody and you say, "What that throat do?" And he just starts singing.
He says this.
This ain't so broken.
Oh no. I fucked.
No. Not that. No. Okay. Is that not the vibe?
What song?
That was Bon Jovi, but I was singing it as Toad.
Yeah, no, that was great. That was good. I could tell you were doing a really good Toad. The song wasn't for me, you know? The song wasn't for, it didn't speak to me, you know?
I can never tell if you're being earnest or not.
I
I never fucking know.
No, I genuinely am. I mean it. Dude, that's gotten me in trouble sometimes. And it's like, I don't know what to do. Like, it's like, sorry, Like, I feel like I play it up enough when I'm being sarcastic that people will be able to tell. But sometimes I don't.
But sometimes you don't, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, no. But then I'll say, no, I mean it. And people are like, they don't believe me. And I'm like, no.
Because the problem is that's also what you would do if you didn't mean it, and it's a fun bit. So it's like, fuck.
No, if I say I mean it, I usually definitely.
Usually, definitely.
Yeah, but I like to leave that mystery, that air of mystery.
Oh, you gotta claim that air of mystery where you can. I worked from home a lot, right? And I decided, because I live in the apartment that's very close to the pool, I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Why am I not just working out by the pool every day?
Hell yeah, dude.
And the Wi-Fi totally reaches, so I just work outside by the pool for most of today.
Yeah, that's the best.
Really cultivating an aura of mystery.
I do love that. I do love a good aura of mystery.
Like, oh, what's this guy doing with his MacBook? Like, cool.
My favorite thing to do is not really be super present in the community. Oh.
Want a break from the ads? Want a break from...
What the fuck was that?
Sometimes I think X doesn't know and just clicks on a sound and rolls the dice because it's not his stream.
Which I think is totally fair. My activities on Gnome Pro's stream have sort of insulated me from being able to get mad at anybody for soundboard shenanigans. I think outside of particularly egregious fucking examples, there are very few things that I should not be accepting of.
It's a really progressive attitude.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm a real piece of shit. I used to be a real piece of
What?
shit.
That's not slick back, that's push back.
Oh, yeah, bro.
You are also possibly the liberal Philadelphia.
How am I in first place? I'm not in first place, am I? I guess I was.
Suffering from success.
Yeah, dude, they fucking hate me because they ate me.
I am gonna be right back.
Okay. Dude, I love Big Lava Bowser. I feel like it's easy to miss how cool that is when you're just doing the track full speed. That's pretty fucking sick. Alright, give me a red shell. Give me a red shell. Let me knock X's ass out of the sky. Yes. Good, good. Oh no, I was knocked out of the sky. It was my ass that was knocked out of the sky. It was me who would meet such an untimely fate as that. Oh man, I'm fucked. Come on, get him. Oh no, he's too far gone. And then I'm suffering from a hearty dose of instant karma there. I was trying so hard to defeat my enemies that I nearly forgot. I nearly forgot what it meant to have friends. And isn't that the most dangerous thing of all, chat? I have gotten like 15 different fucking updates about this hot sauce I ordered that's coming in the mail. And it's like, I get it. It's coming. It'll be here tomorrow. I understand. I don't need the delivery window. Welcome, Shallot Z. Welcome to the party here. For folks who would like to join, it's 8SBWC5. That's 8SBWC5. And you're welcome to hop on in. It will make you wait. We've got one race left. Or maybe it won't make you wait. I don't know. Really impossible to say. I gotta go get that Peach medallion as well. Oh, I got his ass. Nice. I don't quite know what that means, but if that's your name, you're welcome to join. Oh, Boo Cinema! X! You better pick that, X. Oh my... Oh, Rainbow Road was an option for somebody. Huge. I hope it lands on that. Oh, man. It's so rare that you get Rainbow Road. I don't know how that happened. Or did I also get Rainbow Road and just not see it? Hopefully X can get his power up. Everybody's got to hope and pray. I'm going to hang back. So I hopefully get... What's it called? So I hopefully get this fucking power up. For Young Exterminator. Nope, I'm going back. I'm just going to grind out until I get this power up. For our boy. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom. Oh, they give me useful power-ups. I don't need useful power-ups. I need very specific... What is Waluigi doing? Waluigi's drunk. Alright, alright. The game wants me to win. Fine. Fine, fine, I'll compete. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing with you, dude. You'll be able to join, I think, after this race. It's gonna be great. It won't give me... We've been trying to get the, what's it called? The, Kamek. We've been trying to get Kamek on this map for a minute now. But number one, the game makes it really hard to get the map you want. And then when you do get it, we'll give it... I just saw it too. So I'm trying to just hang back, be in the right place, get the Kamek power up. Nope. Give me mushrooms. Damn it. I'm trying. Nope, I'm going back. I'm getting that item. Alright, hopefully... No. X, I think the game just hates you. It doesn't want you to have... Kamek. Magic Koopa, or whatever we're calling it. Alright, so for folks hoping to join, 8SBWC5, get that plugged into your Nintendo machine. And that'll be your ticket to the game. That'll get you in here. Nice try. Nice try. I promise I actually play better than this. But I was almost entirely just trying to grind out Peepa. Alright, Snishy F is in the party. So we've got a group of 5 right now. That's pretty serious. And so if you want to join 8SBWC5, you gotta like maybe 2 seconds here before I start the next one. Go easy on me. Shut up. Shut up. Ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. I almost want to like fucking wait until the song is over. It's so good. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. X, I swear to God, if you pick Blue Spiny Shell, you're never gonna get it on Blue Spiny Shell. It's simply not gonna happen. So let us not waste time. Oh, you son of a bitch. But look at the diversity of choices we have here. We had 4 different options. 4 different options. And this is, I like Acorn Rally. The start in the canals here is fun. Or whatever we're calling this.
I'm back.
What up?
You know, just getting the dream, bro.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So I had a stark realization.
Okay.
I got back on the apps
Yeah.
for not good reason.
Yeah, okay.
It was good.
A guy's got to do.
Mostly yeah. So the Starkization is the age range of people that will date me is very large.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I'll get matches with people like in their mid-20s, but I'll also get matches with people in their like early 40s. I mean, so those would be two very different dates.
Yeah, that would be.
I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you posted on what materializes a good date. 'Cause you know how people will match with you and then never talk to you. Match with you.
Yeah, I think my internet's shitting the bed again. Either that or your internet's shitting the bed.
Oh, it very well could be me. It's acting funky.
No, I mean, the day I've had with this sort of thing, it's probably...
I'm gonna assume it's me because my circle wasn't lighting up every time I was.
Oh, that would be you.
Yeah, I thought that was strange.
It is a you thing. You're right. I should have never assumed it could be me. I'm flawless.
Right, and I always assumed that it was my fault. It was a startling realization to realize somebody in their early 40s might want to go out on a date with you. I was like, oh man, yeah, but that totally makes sense. So.
Yeah, I mean, you're like a prize for a woman in her early 40s, you know? Because if you're that old and you're dating, no offense, you know, you're sort of getting worried, you know?
Well, or you've just reached the point where you don't care. I don't know what you know about attachment styles in adults. But my hypothesis is the older that you get, the more likely you are to run into those avoidantly attached people.
That makes sense, yeah.
Because anxiously attached people will just be with somebody for fun. So
yeah, oops.
I'm just assuming every date I go out on, the other person will be avoidant or fine, and I just...
Yeah. No, that makes sense, I think. I think that's a great observation that I just would not have thought of, because I feel like when I was dating, I wasn't quite as into the attachment styles or any of that, just because I was young enough that you don't need to think about, you know what I mean? You don't need to get too into it, you know?
Right. Well, you know, I'm a progressive man. I've been in therapy now. That's the kind of shit that I think about.
Yeah. When I was dating, I was distinctly not in therapy, much to the much to the detriment of everyone I knew. So I'm still not in therapy, and I'm doing great. Doing great, I say through tears.
Yeah, you don't need therapy. Like you don't need college.
No, you don't need college. You don't need therapy. You don't need anyone but yourself. Everything the universe can offer you is contained within, you know? Some fucking hippie guy heard me say that. It was like, yes, bro.
You do contain multitudes, bro. You do.
I do contain multitudes, and I love that for me.
Some people that don't even contain a single tooth.
Crazy. Not even a single tooth. Just not like my ex-wife. Talk about multitudes.
More like multi-dudes, right?
That's exactly right. Dude, we get 50 different Kamex Magic Koopas on every map but the one that we need it on. That sucks. I was
going from like.
I don't think it's a you thing, dude. I think it's a me thing.
No, it's also a me thing. My ping is like skyrocketing at random intervals.
You think we're being cyber attacked?
I don't know if you know this. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I ran cyber attacking it. But if you click on the little voice connected thing in Discord, it'll show you how your ping changes on like a graph.
If you click on the voice, what?
It says voice connected in green, and it'll pull up a graph of like your ping.
Oh, my average ping is 38 milliseconds. And my outbound packet
good.
loss rate was 0.0. My last ping was 17 milliseconds. But apparently not to the fucking Switch. Alright, folks. Listen, if you were in the last game and you got disconnected, or I'm sure y'all's race continued, but mine did not. You can rejoin at D1R16S. That's the new room.
I am gonna reboot my gateway, so I'm gonna lose you. I do not know if I will be back.
Oh, well, it's been an honor and a privilege, frankly, to spend this time with you.
I appreciate it. Talk to you guys later.
Yep, see you, buddy.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so game 1, 2, 3 is back. X, let me know if you will also be back. If not, A-okay. And that, and we'll go. And then Aiden as well. And Snishy F. You're all welcome back. Very upset with my Wi-Fi. I was doing quite good. Doing quite well. I don't know how I'm supposed to get that one. Here? Oh no, you're good, dude. I completely understand. But subscribe and add me as a friend on Nintendo, and we'll stick with it. We'll be back. Oh, there's another one over here. Okay. X has joined. X has joined. That didn't work. Okay, well, let's get another one in. Now, where are we relative to the boo? All right, it looks like we got a fourth player. I don't know quite who that is yet, but we'll see when we get to the leaderboard. I'm excited for whoever it is. Oh, that's a good pull. Acorn Heights. Oh, Shallot. So we got Shallot back. We got Game 1, 2, 3 back. We got X back. We're in a good position here. We got a good squad. Ah. Oh no, dude. I just saw game 1, 2, 3 get fucking launched off the side by that acorn. That's brutal. Oh no. Dude, game 1, 2, 3's got the strats down for this map, though. He's really crushing it. Oh, I just missed the X. Oh no. All right, that was a close one, folks. That was a real close one. I hate when you get the email that your stream went down, because essentially you get the "here's how your stream performed" email, which means that it detects that your stream is offline, which is never good for the viewership. But something's up with my internet these days. What a shame. What a shame is right. What a shame is exactly right. That's the most appropriate use of those chat prompts I've seen yet. So congratulations. Let's wait for more players. I mean, we can. I don't know if we've got... I mean, we've got 4. That's a pretty high number for what we're doing around here. I would love to get more, though. Got some friends who can join. See, X says let's go. It would be great to see the first ever argument via Mario Kart chat prompts here. Oh, we actually can't wait for more players. That's right, because we're playing Grand Prix. So what is this, race 3? I'm gonna pick Mario Circuit and just hope it gives... Well, if this is race 3, it's not gonna let us pick Boo Circuit at any point. The course has been selected. Oh, we lost Shallots. Shallots really wanted to wait for more players, which I understand, but it's just tricky because we don't usually get more than 4. I want to say the most we've probably ever had 5 people is like 6, and that's pretty hardy. And some nights we do, if you're watching and you're like, oh man. Some nights we do, it's just, we have kind of a core group of people that play. And then the people who join, and obviously as we play more and more, people will add me as a friend, people will subscribe to the channel, and they'll be more people who are like by default interested in joining, and that'll help us a lot. But that takes some time to get to. Come on, drop a mushroom. There we go. Uh-oh. I didn't go far enough for it. I didn't quite commit. Son of a bitch! Oh, I drifted the wrong direction. Oh no! Oh no! It's over. It's so over for me. Unless... God damn it. Drifting into somebody's green shell is never the way you want to go, but unfortunately it works like that a lot. Alright, X. This is the one that might be Boo Cinema. I love how this soundtrack is just all bangers all the time. Yes, Boo Cinema, Boo Cinema. Oh, or Rainbow Road. That's crazy. I love how every time it's either Boo Cinema or Rainbow Road, and I won't be upset about either of those. Because we have business to attend to. I don't know how we keep getting Rainbow Road polls, though. If I was seeing them, I would be voting for it. Unless I'm just like... And next time Boo Cinema comes up, I'm not gonna, like, flash jump to it. Oh, I've got to remember to hold back. I want to be in a place that gets... Damn it. Okay, 7th place, 9th place. Maybe this is where you get Kamek, right? No. Damn. Once again, no Kamek. Crazy. X, what if the next time we get this map, you and I hang back and just fuck with the items until we get it? Because I think if 2 people are active, the race won't end. You know what I mean? Wow, the bronze is pretty pink in this game. No, you don't know what I mean? So we're trying to get the Kamek power up, right? And so the problem we're running into is that the race is ending before we get Kamek. And so if you and I... Actually, wait a second. Can we just do it here? Can we just get it in free roam? No. You don't want to get that power up. What do you mean? Is that not how you unlock them? Someone gets the power up? No, I won't unlock it, but you'll unlock it. I don't care if I unlock it. How many times have I changed character in the entire time this game has been out? You know what I mean? So it doesn't make a difference to me, but I know that you're trying to get it. And so short of just getting lucky, stay back at same amount of items. Right, no, I know it's the same amount of items, but like, so everybody else is gonna finish the race, right? But then we just don't, and we just sit by the item boxes. And we just reverse into the item boxes until we get what we want. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. We're going back and forth. We're not trying to necessarily complete the race. We're just trying to grind out item boxes until such period that we receive the Cheepa, Meepa, whatever the fuck. Anyway. I think I got time for one more anyway, so let's just fucking knock out Turret. And then we'll see how my sleep schedule does. I wound up sleeping in today for the first time in a while. So I didn't have time for a morning stream. But with that said, tomorrow if I wake up, you know, early, like 5 or 6, I'll hop on the game before doing some work, and then I'll do some work, and then after I do some work, I will be done for the weekend. And then I think this weekend I'm gonna do a whole lot of Mario Kart, which will surprise exactly no one. But we are celebrating my birthday in a delayed way. So we're gonna do our usual kind of thrift shop rounds, but then I believe we're gonna go to round 1 and just fucking hang out for a minute or two, play some fun arcade games. That'll be nice. I'm a cheap date. Yeah. It is lovely, Psycor. Just, you know, because you think about it, just go, you put like $50 on a card, and that's like a good hour, you know? Anywhere else you go in Vegas for an hour, you're spending like too much money. And $50 at round 1 is probably too much. However, I'm incredibly skilled. See, we didn't get a single Kamek in the last Grand Prix. 3 full laps, not a single one. We're 2 mini laps into this, and we've got a Kamek already. But I'm pretty good at the crane games, and so I tend to have a good eye for that. So I managed to leave there with... Last time we went to a round 1, I left with 3 oversized fucking plush, and we were in Massachusetts, so I had to get them on a plane, which involved a set of vacuum bags. My fiance's like, do you just want to leave them in Mass? And I'm like, absolutely not. Sonic the Hedgehog is coming with us, and so is Kirby, okay? No man left behind. God damn it. Oh no. I was gonna say, tell me I'm not about to get blue shelled and then immediately bombed afterwards. That would be crazy. That would be unreasonable, folks. Oh no, but I'm gonna get red shelled. What up, Game 123? How's it going, buddy? Oh no, I got hit by his hammers? About to get run the fuck over. Or I'm actually kind of in danger here. It's 10th place and we're coming up on the line and I'm falling quite a bit behind. Oh. I think we're okay. What happens if I go here? Ah, I see. Wow, that was cool. That was completely unintentional, too. Feeling very like a pro gamer there. Oh no, I tried to jump on the car. I tried to hop on top of the car and get the bounce. I fucked it up. Maybe I can try it here. Oh, I just jumped over the car there. This is a great stretch if somebody's gonna try to red shell you because you can just get in front of one of the cars, and I think it blocks it. Oh no, so somebody's gonna fucking red shell me now. Yep, I'm gonna get blue shelled right before the fucking entrance. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Go, 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 Mario. Come on, pick it up, pick it up. No idea why the game gave me a mushroom. Usually I would hang on to that, but... Alright, we're almost there, folks. We're almost to the 4th place gate. Now, either I am very ahead. Oh, everybody else is very behind. Okay. I was like, God damn. Gosh, me make that turn challenge impossible. Oh, someone's holding a red shell, I bet. I bet somebody's coming for me. Yep, I've been ghosted and now... Oh, thank God. I was ready for it. I was ready to be... I was ready to be blue shelled and then red shelled. Blue shelled in the sky, and then the moment I got reconnected, red shelled. It would have been a disaster. I was ready for it, but alas, that's not how it played out. Well, folks, 2 hours. Feeling good about that stream length for now. Tomorrow night, Saturday, Sunday, we're putting some hours in. I think I'm over 60 hours on this game now, and so that's pretty strong. But thank you guys for joining. I'll talk to you, I'm sure, via text. But anyway, bye. All right, chat. Thanks for hanging out. Game 1, 2, 3. Always good seeing you. Look at that, the boys. All right, I'll see you guys.